At this time, I will call this meeting to order. Clerk of the Board, can you please call the roll?
Certainly, Chair. Commissioner Baker,
Present.
Commissioner Delisfort, Commissioner Granados,
Here.
Commissioner Kowalski,
Here.
Commissioner Mirabella,
Present.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad,
Here.
Commissioner Williams,
Here.
Vice Chairman Bodek,
Here.
and Chairwoman Leone.
Present.
Let the record reflect you have 8 commissioners present for this evening's regular meeting.
Clerk of the Board, please lead us in the prayer and salute to the flag.
Humbly we ask God, the giver of peace and lover of charity, to give the entire family of nations true agreement with his will, and to grant the light of his Spirit on all who work for justice and peace. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk of the Board, can you please read the statement of compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act?
The Chair wishes to announce that pursuant to the requirements of New Jersey Statutes Annotated Title 10, Chapter 4, Section 10 of the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting of the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Union has been given by mailing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2025, along with periodic changes necessitated by circumstance, to the newspapers circulating within the County of Union who are designated to receive such notice, and by posting the annual meeting schedule for the year 2025 in the Administration Building, and further, by filing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2025 with the Office of the County Clerk.
May I have a motion to approve the communications?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Second.
It was moved by Commissioner Mirabella and seconded by Vice Chairman Joseph Bodek.
Oh, really?
Clerk of the Board, can you please call the roll?
Commissioner Baker on the communications.
Aye.
Commissioner Granados.
Yes, Hall.
Commissioner Kowalski.
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella.
Aye.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
You said October 20th. Oh, communications. I'm sorry. Aye.
And Chairwoman, Vice Chairman Bodek.
Aye.
And Chairwoman Leone.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Let the record reflect you have 8 votes in the affirmative on all of the communications.
Moving forward, may I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved, Madam Chair. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Mirabella, seconded by Vice Chairman Joseph Bodek. Clerk of the Board, please call the roll.
Commissioner Baker.
I thought I was.
Commissioner Baker for the minutes.
Aye.
Commissioner Granados.
Aye.
Commissioner Kowalski.
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella.
Aye.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad.
I to number 1 and number 2, October 23rd meetings, and abstain from number 3, October 31st meeting.
Commissioner Williams.
Abstain on October 23rd, and I'm sorry. Aye to October 23rd agenda and regular, and abstain on October 31st.
Vice Chairman Bodek.
Aye.
And Chairwoman Leone.
Aye.
Let the record reflect you have 8 votes in the affirmative on the October 23rd agenda and regular meeting minutes. You have 6 votes in the affirmative with 2 abstentions on the October 31st special meeting minutes.
Thank you. Tonight, we have 3 ordinances for adoption. Clerk of the Board, please read the first ordinance for adoption by title.
Ordinance number 861-2025, an ordinance to amend the laws of Union County Administrative Code and Policies and General Legislation by amending Part 2, Policies and General Legislation, Chapter 115, Safety Code, Article 1, General Provisions, and Article 4, Bicycles, Scooters, Recreational Vehicles, and Snowmobiles.
The meeting is now open for the purpose of commenting on ordinance number 861-2025 only. Kindly state your name and town of residence and adhere to the 5-minute time limit. Is there anyone wishing to speak?
Nah.
Wow.
The Christmas miracle.
On 34th Street. Seeing no one speaking, I will formally close this portion of the meeting and ask County Manager to answer any comments or questions, but I don't think there's any. So moving forward, I would like to ask Policy Committee Chair Vice Chairman Vodak to move ordinance 861-2025 for final reading.
I move ordinance number 861-2025 for final reading and authorize the clerk of the board to advertise the same in accordance with the law.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, sir. Seconded by Commissioner Al Mirabella. Clerk of the board, please call the roll.
Commissioner Baker?
Aye.
Commissioner Granados?
Aye.
Commissioner Kowalski?
Yes.
Commissioner Novello?
Aye.
Harry Boudet?
Aye.
Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Bodak?
Aye.
Chairwoman Leon?
Aye.
The record reflect we have 8 votes in the affirmative on this.
Can we move forward, Clerk of the board, and read the second ordinance by title?
Certainly. Ordinance number 862-2025, an ordinance to amend the laws of Union County, Administrative Code and Policies and General Legislation by amending Part 1, Administrative Code, Chapter 1, Union County Government Structure, Article 23, Office of the County Council, and Article 24, Department of Economic Development, and Part 2, Policies and General Legislation, Chapter 49, Fees, Article 7, Office of the Union County Surrogate, Fees, Chapter 107, Parks and Recreation, Article 4, Fees for Recreation Facilities, Chapter 115, Safety Code, Article 6, Disorderly Conduct, Chapter 128, Smoking Policy, Chapter 123, Towing, Chapter 133, Transportation Policy, Article 2, Commissioners, Transportation Policy, Chapter 130, I believe that's 8, Vehicles and Traffic, Article 7, Handicap Parking, Article 15, Traffic Control Signals. Thank you.
Thank you. This meeting is now open for the purpose of commenting on ordinance number 862-2025. Is there anyone wishing to speak?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Patterson, Garwood, New Jersey. I have 2 comments on this. One, it appears you are changing the Union County government structure for the county council office and also the Department of Economic Development. For those in the public who analyze your yearly county budget apples to apples, such as me, please explain in detail what may be changed, transferred out or in, and modified, et cetera, of those 2 departments. And item 2, you're amending the Commissioner's Transportation Policy. Could you just explain what is being modified, added, deleted in that article? So, thank you very much.
Seeing no one else, I would ask County Manager to answer any questions.
Thank you, Chair. I'm actually going to turn it over to County Council.
Thank you, Chair. The county council change is really just catching the wording up with the reality. It was last year, the year before, the Equal Employment Office was moved out of the county council's office, but the wording was never deleted from the ordinance. So we're really just taking that wording out. In the Office of Economic Development, the department, no, let's see, the Office of Information Technology is being retitled as the Division of Information Technology. There's no structural change, that's just a wording change. And the third one was the freeholders transportation, commissioner's transportation. It's really, that's the title of the section, but it's really just part of the traffic ordinances. And let me see if I can find that section here. I'm sorry, Chair. It's
Okay.
It has to do with right-of-way acquisition by the county. Again, it's not a real structural change, it's just making changes to comply with current law. And that's it.
Thank you, County Council. Okay. At this time, I would like to ask Policy Committee Chair Vice Chairman Bodek to vote ordinance 862-2025 for final reading.
I move ordinance number 862-2025 for final reading and authorize the clerk of the board to advertise same in accordance with the law.
I'll second, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Seconded by Commissioner Kowalski. Clerk of the board, please call the roll.
Commissioner Baker,
Aye.
Commissioner Granados,
Aye.
Commissioner Kowalski,
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella,
Aye.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Bodek,
Aye.
and Chairwoman Leon.
Aye.
Let the record reflect you have 8 votes in the affirmative for the adoption of ordinance number 862-2025.
Thank you. Clerk of the board, can you please read the last ordinance by title?
Ordinance number 863-2025, ordinance fixing the salaries of members of the Board of County Commissioners, the county manager, county council, and department heads for 2026.
This meeting is now open for the purpose of commenting on ordinance number 863-2025 only. Kindly state your name and town of residence and adhere to the 5-minute time limit. Is there anyone wishing to speak?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Board, Bruce Patterson, Garwood, New Jersey. Raises. I can only assume that knuckleheads are being assigned to the compensation committee every year. That allows riches to continually flow annually into the higher-ups' pockets, but also one can assume you really could care less what the public says and you'll gladly approve your own raises. This government hierarchy is tone deaf, far removed from what is happening to the citizens out here. The only time you mingle is when you do photo ops. It's become so bad out here, you have to appropriate millions of dollars to village supermarkets and DiGiorgio Foods for free food relief for the people. There are even 2 rezos tonight, nearly $500,000 for social services for the homeless, $3 million for essential services for vulnerable communities, and you sit fat and happy with higher and higher salaries, attempting to justify higher salaries, such as the false statements made from Commissioner Granados last meeting. Plus, the pensions, of course, increased by the same percentage. Money going into pockets is rampant. County manager and finance director, she could say president also. These 2 are under investigation for allegedly taking additional illegal stipends with the blessings of the freeholders or the commissioners, pocketing even more money. Bibby Taylor actually making over $300,000 a year. And even a Commissioner Marabella and his wife both had past patronage jobs together, totaled over $300,000 a year. They retired, but now I hear Commissioner.
Mr. Patterson, comments on the existing ordinance, please.
Next year, all the commissioners will be raking in $38,000 to $40,000 part-time for just attending around 22 public meetings, same committee meetings. That's $10,000 more than a low-wage earner makes while working full-time in a year. Some directors are now making over $200,000 a year. I put together an Excel sheet just to run down. This year's not that bad. It's about 3%, 2%, 3% raises. But then you look at the 2-year spread, and we encounter some like the Parks and Recreation went up 10% in 2 years. Finance went up 8% in 2 years. The Deputy County Manager up 7%. The County Council up 8%. The lowest salary I see here is around $176,000. Public safety, for some reason, makes only $169,000. Something's happening in that department. But anyway, there's also salaries of $196,000, $199,000, $207,000, $246,000. Looking back, let's look at 10 years, 2016 to 2026, the overall department total raises. And I know some of the directors weren't here for the full 10 years, but still, when it transferred into the new appointees, there was really no breakage involved. So some of these departments went skyrocketing. Parks and Recreation, 46% in 10 years. Administration Services, 40% in 10 years. Finance, my buddy Bibby Taylor, 51%. Deputy County Manager, 65%. The County Manager, 46%. So, I mean, we're looking at huge amounts. In summary, taxpayers and county residents are hurting. Civil service was not meant to make you rich beyond compare with salaries and huge pensions through your illegal plunder program, while tossing out breads and circuses with free food distributions and new playgrounds at the parks. Somehow it's just not sinking in. Or maybe you just head to your local bank to cash your paychecks every week. That's just commenting, no questions. Thank you.
Seeing no one else, I will formally close this portion of the meeting and ask County Manager to answer any comments on this if you want. No comments.
Nothing.
No. Can we ask the Fiscal Committee Chair, Commissioner Williams, to move Ordinance 863-2025 for final reading?
I move ordinance number 863-2025 for final reading and authorize the clerk of the board to advertise same in accordance with the law.
I'll second that.
Moved by Commissioner Williams and seconded by Commissioner Mirabella. Clerk of the board, please call the roll.
Commissioner Baker,
Aye.
Commissioner Granados,
Aye.
Commissioner Kowalski,
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella,
Aye.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Bodek,
Aye.
Chairwoman Leon.
Aye.
Please let the record reflect you have 8 votes in the affirmative on ordinance number 863-2025.
Thank you. The meeting is now open to the public for the purpose of commenting on resolutions being offered for adoption or any governmental issue that a member of the public feels may be of concern to the residents of the county. Kindly state your name and town of residence for the record, and if speaking on a resolution on the agenda, please note the resolution number to which you are referring and adhere to the 5-minute time limit.
Lourdes Leon and Commissioners. Margaret McMenamin, I'm president of UCNJ, Union College of Union County, New Jersey. I want to take a moment to say something that I don't think you hear very often in this room. Thank you. This has been an extraordinary year for our college, and none of that happens without your consistent support. This year, we were named a top 10 community college in the nation by the Aspen College Leadership Program, and we were selected as a finalist for the $1 million Aspen Prize. We successfully completed our Middle States reaccreditation and intensive independent validation of quality and accountability. And perhaps most importantly, we graduated nearly 1,500 students, launching them into their four-year universities and into jobs, careers with family-sustaining wages. With your support, the college is a true engine of economic and social mobility in this county. For many of our students, we're not a stepping stone for them. We're their only option, the only safety net, and the only opportunity for a college education. Your investment, the Union County Commissioner's investment in these students, tells them they matter and their futures matter. Commissioners often hear criticism. Tonight, I want to acknowledge your tireless support of our most precious resources, our young people, our students, and your demonstrated care for our community. I also want to take time to offer special thanks to two commissioners who are concluding their service. Commissioner B.J. Kowalski, we called her our commissioner. She's from the town in which our main campus is, in Cranford. She's served this county for many years with grace, civility, and caring. And we want to thank her for that commitment. And we love you, BJ. We do. Commissioner Granados, a passionate and vocal supporter of our college and really our county. Your belief in our mission has mattered to us. And we have no doubt your future in public service is bright. We look forward to crossing paths again with you in the future. On behalf of the thousands of students, residents of our great county who take advantage of UCNJ because you help support us, I want to thank you for standing with our college and believing what community colleges can make possible. God bless you all, and thank you for a great year.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Rod Spearman, Executive Director of the Union County Fatherhood Initiative Coalition. Several weeks ago, we had our annual gala, and we honored and recognition fathers and men. Commissioner Granado was one of the men that we honored. Unfortunately, he could not attend. So I'm here to say thank you for his service and thank all of you for what you've done in supporting Union County Fatherhood for the last 13 years. The great thing about Commissioner Granado, he was a force, a supporter, an advocate for fathers and men in Union County, and the great blessing, he's also now a young father. Yes. So we want to thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And he looks like you too. We just want to say thank you for your support. We want to say thank all of you for your support for what you've done for the fathers and men in Union County. So congratulations on your behalf, and we've sent our blessings and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and holidays to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Patterson, Garwood, New Jersey. Just a couple of rezos and some questions. Reso 972 through 976. These three rezos are canceling balances from the capital, from grants, and from current funds. Could someone just give a rundown of how much money are we able to put back into our running fund balance and our grant balances? Reso 998 is giving Ron Lee Realty another $42,000 for the county renting 40 Parker Road. In October 2022, we signed a rental agreement for the premises for $3.2 million that covered up to the year 2027. In 2023, we then gave Ron Lee another $850,000, and now we're giving another $42,000, totaling an astronomical grant total of $4.1 million. Why have we experienced these increases of around $900,000 for the rest of the agreement to 2027? Reso 1000 is approving the constitutional officers' 2026 salaries. Unfortunately, I don't even know what they are, but I'll speak anyway. Now, this reso actually exposes the flaw that the commissioner's practice created by having both agendas published only. When I say both agendas, I mean the agenda and the agenda setting, published 2 days ahead. If the public has a question on the details of a reso, this instance is the constitutional officers raises. Usually they can open it for the upcoming meeting in order to get details of comment. However, the Oprah officer on consult with clerk and counsel says the public will get no details on the resos until after the resos are approved about 1 week after the meeting. So, I mean, we don't even get to know what we're going to be talking about, but I'm talking anyway, of course. So the public knows nothing, cannot comment on the salaries. So a nice, quick approval without public comment or criticism is here. Something failed here since it was not a salary ordinance, but a resolution. For the public's information, please read into the record what are the salaries and the increases they are getting of the constitutional officers. And I guess that's it. I must leave for another meeting, but we'll watch the video to see any responses when it comes out. Enjoy the holiday season. Good night.
Good evening. Ryan Cooper, Cranford, New Jersey. First off, I want to thank all 9 of you for your public service, for the work you do here on the Board of Commissioners. I know it's not just the 2 nights a month that you see on these meeting schedules, because I see so many of you evenings away from your homes and your families, both in meetings and events throughout the county, meeting with your constituents, hearing their needs, and working on programs that service them. So as a Union County resident, I'm particularly appreciative. I am here to thank 2 of your members, specifically Commissioner Granados. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your service. Unfortunately, I did not have much opportunity to cross paths with you very often, but I want to actually let you know I did not once hear your name come up in Cranford without someone volunteering how responsive and attentive you've been to Union County's residents' needs and Cranford's needs in particular. So thank you very much. And Commissioner Betty Jane Kowalski, who I have fortunately been able to get to know very well, and I just want to thank you. 2 decades of public service here on the Board of Commissioners, years of community leadership in Cranford before then. You've been a tremendous advocate for all of us on issues of mass transit, public parks, among many other things, flood control in Cranford, which is a perennial issue. And so we're just internally, grateful for your work. And even beyond that, I want to thank you for your friendship and mentorship, not just for myself, but so many others in the Cranford community. Commissioners Granados and Kowalski and all of you are really, I think, amongst the best of us in the way you stand up for public service. So thank you very much, and
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Seeing no one else, I will formally close this portion of the meeting and ask the county manager to, no?
Sure. Thank you, Chair. I think there was a question in there. The capital balance is roughly approximately $13 million, and the constitutionals is 2%. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion to adopt resolutions 2025 through -943 through 2025-1009?
So moved, Madam Chair.
May I have a second? Moved by Commissioner Mirabella and seconded by Commissioner Kowalski. Clerk of the Board, can you please call the roll?
Aye.
Commissioner Granados,
Aye.
and for the last time, Commissioner Kowalski,
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella,
Aye.
Commissioner Palmieri Muedad,
Aye.
Commissioner Williams,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Bodek,
Aye.
and Chairwoman Leone.
Aye.
Let the record reflect that there are 8 votes in the affirmative for all resolutions.
Thank you. Prior to opening the meeting to commissioner comments, I am going to ask all the commissioners to go up to the front for some presentations, please.
Well, I liked it earlier. I'm looking at myself.
I'm coming.
Shame. Wrench got into him. Or something.
We're going to start with Commissioner BJ Kowalski. I get very emotional, so I lose my track of thinking, and I just want to thank you. You were a friend to me from the day I started here, and you have been such a great public servant. I mean, always thinking of the residents first, and public service was so important to you, and you did so much over 20 years. We're going to miss you, but we're going to keep in touch. Thank you for your friendship, for being a mentor to me. And now I'm going to hand it over to Commissioner Mirabella.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair. It's I have mixed emotions tonight about Commissioner Kowalski leaving this board. I think the only person happy in this room is her husband Andy, who now gets her back on every other Thursday, and weekends, and countless other times that she's pulled out of the house to do the business of our county. And you can always count on BJ to show up, be present, say the right thing. She is a member of the New Jersey Association of Counties Hall of Fame, having served over 20 years, this completing her 21st year as a commissioner, freeholder, then commissioner. And, you know, she'll leave quite a legacy in this county, in open space, in libraries, in the school districts, not only Union College. Her advocacy was very staunch, but our vocational schools, where we, alongside the other commissioners over the years, built many of those buildings to provide opportunity and education. And you know, I will miss you personally as a friend over these 20 years. So it's kind of tough for me to give these comments, but you left this county better than you found it. I think we all appreciate your work. You put your heart into everything. And I know you're not going too far. I'll find you in Cranford anyway. And, you know, we were joking a little bit before the meeting, and, you know, I think the commissioner said maybe she'll even come to a meeting every now and then and says, as long as she's not criticizing us, she's mostly welcome. But I don't know. I'll end with kind of a little bit funny story, and maybe it's just funny to me. I don't know. But if you heard the votes tonight, everybody votes aye. And I took it as kind of a mission of mine 15, 20, 25 years ago, that's how we were going to vote, aye. So every other commissioner except Commissioner Kowalski. She refused to sign up on the aye committee. And I tried for 20 years to get her to do that. But that was her individualism and her uniqueness, and you know, it just goes to show what kind of person she is. And you know, I just can't thank you enough for all your efforts and, you know, all the time you spent on behalf of this county, and I miss you. Love you.
I've known Commissioner Kowalski for a long time, way longer than our service together here on this board. She's always been a pro-advocate for certain activities within the county. Sometimes they weren't the most upfront ones, but she was there supporting the arts, supporting historical activities, supporting all kinds of activities throughout the county that made life just a little bit better for our residents, and particularly the residents of Cranford. BJ, I'm going to miss you here.
The baton has been passed to me, huh? Well, God, I've known, and I guess this is going to be kind of a repetitive theme, but I've known BJ for a long time. I've known her as an employee, when I was employed by the county, through my 16 years as a councilman in the city of Rahway, and my 4 years here on the board. So that I think my math adds up to close to 20, if not 20. And it's always been a pleasure. She's always been supportive. When I first came on the board, she was there if I needed her for her support or to ask any questions. And I, too, will miss her, not only as a fellow board member, but someone that I could rely on, someone that I could talk to. And her service to the community speaks volumes. I don't know if I have any other words to describe the impact that she's had on the County of Union and on the members of this board. And I know in her own inimitable way she will continue to do those things in the city of Cranford and for the County of Union. So BJ, as I said earlier today, I can't believe it, but I'll miss you, and I know that I wish you the best, and I know that you'll do well. Whatever you do, I know you'll do well. Okay.
Maybe vacations and, you know.
So BJ, I actually have written remarks, so I'll say a little more later. But I want to thank you for your mentorship. When I served on the local council in the city of Plainfield, we did a lot of arts events, and BJ always showed up. That's when I first knew who she was and got to know her, maybe just a little bit. So it was really gratifying to actually serve with her on the board. I want to thank her for her continuous support for arts and culture in our county, and for serving on the transportation board. That has been some really important work that you have done. There's a lot more that I can say, but I probably will save it for some of my comments. But thank you so much for your friendship, and we still have our coffee dates at the Coffee Box in the great city of Rahway. So congratulations, BJ. You've really left a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you. I was not prepared to speak down here myself, so I hope I can get through without being emotional. But BJ, you have been a tremendous commissioner, a tremendous freeholder commissioner. When I was first taking on this journey, my father said, call BJ Kowalski. Get advice from her. She knows what she's doing. And you were one of the first phone calls that I made, and you have been a tremendous mentor to me, and I know to the other junior members of the board that came on after you. And you're always a reassuring presence at events. I've also seen you in action where people may not have agreed with you, but you always stood firm in what you believed in. That was best, not for yourself, but best for the county overall. So I always valued that and appreciated that with you. And I wish you and Andy just years and years of good times and travel and fun and stopping by county events every once in a while, because we would love to see you. And I know there's certain people that come to events just to see BJ. They'll ask, is Commissioner Kowalski coming? So I know that will not change. So I know that we will see you at events as we go on, and we will certainly miss you on the board, and we thank you for everything that you've done.
Commissioner Kowalski, not only as 20 years of service to the county, but also as a running mate that me, you, Linda Carter at first ran together, Assemblywoman, and then me, you, and then Rebecca Williams. You've been someone who truly has a passion for every single resident of the County of Union. Sometimes people may look at Commissioner Kowalski and be like, she's a quiet person, but no, don't be fooled. Commissioner Kowalski makes sure her voice is always heard when it comes to fighting for the residents of Union County. She's always done so. And that's something I've always looked up towards you, Commissioner Kowalski, because you're someone who can walk into a room and you command the attention because people know that you're there fighting for them. And you're someone who can speak multiple languages too, not only speak better Spanish than I can, I'll tell you that right now, Commissioner Kowalski. But Commissioner Kowalski, honestly, it's been a true pleasure to serve alongside you and be someone who's gotten advice from you, someone who's seen your leadership, your mentorship, but most importantly, your friendship. And it's something that I will always value and truly be thankful for. So thank you for your leadership, not only in the County of Union, but also to every single resident in the County of Union. Appreciate it.
So we have a little prize for you, BJ. I'd like to say I wrapped this myself, but I did not. My wife knows that I did not wrap this. So why don't you come forward and open this up, and then we'll share a couple words about what it means.
Because I'm too embarrassed to talk anymore now.
So we knew what a great advocate BJ was in the arts and the senior arts, and she paid particular attention to this piece, and it happened to be painted by a Cranford resident, so that makes it even more special for you. But congratulations, and you'll find a great spot for it in your house, I'm sure.
Thank you. I am overcome, and I'll say a few things at the end of the meeting, but I can't express how proud I've been to work with this group, and not just the commissioners, but all of our administration and staff, county manager, deputy county manager, Wagner, and of course our former freeholder Commissioner Bergen and Assemblywoman Carter, who worked with us and is serving equally well at the state level. So anyway, there's enough talk for right now, but thanks to all of you.
And next is, I'm sorry, I have to say it, my favorite commissioner over here. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Okay. We'll talk about it next year. Okay. So I've known Sergio for a long time, and besides being my friend, we worked closely together here, but I'm just going to talk about you as a freeholder and then commissioner for over 12 years. No one can beat you at going to events. I mean, your mission was to just keep breaking shoes. That's all you did. You knocked on doors. You were nonstop. You were lightning. You were thunder. And all for the residents of Union County. And I love you very much, Sergio. I'm not going to miss you because you're still going to be around. I know that for a fact. And you're going to go on a new journey. And you're going to be fine. And I love you. And everybody here loves you. And we have something for you. But I'm just going to hand it over to the commissioners so they can say something, because I can't keep talking right now.
Sergio, when I first came on the board in mid-2018, Sergio was serving as chair. So I got an upfront look at what real leadership looks like, even in one as young as Sergio, who I think still holds that record as youngest commissioner freeholder. I also have more written comments. It's been a pleasure to work with you. It was under your leadership that we established the Office of LGBTQ Services, which has been a lifeline for the LGBTQ community here in the County of Union. Your concern, your care for our residents, all the work you do in the social services realm and serving on those particular advisory boards, et cetera, has not been forgotten by anyone. And as the chairwoman said, nobody beats Sergio in terms of attending events and not just showing up, but actually participating and attending events all throughout the county. Your voice is unique. I know this isn't the last that we've seen of you, Papa. So, sleep, right. So I want to thank you for your friendship and for your service throughout all these years. Thank you.
Again, I was not prepared to speak down here. He is. I think one of the best ways to explain who Sergio is, when I had the privilege of being vice chair to Sergio's chairmanship, there was not one thing that he did, attended, vocalized himself that he did not include myself. And I felt like that was such an empowering thing, that you made sure that I felt equally involved, equally part of whatever we were doing. And the more that I work with Sergio, I realize that's what he does with everyone. He never takes credit for himself. He makes sure that everybody that is involved receives the credit that they deserve. And it's such a remarkable trait to have, and I know it's something that I try to emulate. And it's really something that is so special about you. Sergio is found everywhere throughout Union County. There isn't anything that he doesn't know. There isn't anything that he doesn't research if he's not 100% sure. And he's constantly thinking about ways to improve the lives of people in Union County, the facilities in Union County, the parks, and it's such a special trait of yours. I feel so fortunate that I was able to serve on the board with you, alongside you for the time that I've been a commissioner, and I've also loved seeing your family grow, and I think that's one of the most special parts of you, and I love that you have included your wife, Kelly, and your sleeping baby. in all that you do, because I know that they look up to you just as much as we all do too. And I'm so excited for the future for you. You have a extremely bright future, and I hope that I'll be a part of it. Thank you.
So Sergio, I think little Alexander fell asleep while I was speaking before. I won't hold that against him. He's got a great name, I have to tell you that. And just to see you grow so much from a entry-level freeholder at the time, the youngest ever elected in this county, to a father, I mean, it's an amazing journey that you are on, and far from over. And I just can say that I always considered you like a little brother of mine, if you could have a brother 30 years younger than you. I don't know if that's possible, but I looked at you like that, and like all of us, it's family, and it's hard to see you leave this board. But I know there's greater things ahead for you. I feel it. I can see it. Your passion, your energy, the way you care about the community. There has to be future space where you're an elected official or something even greater than that. So I've been proud to be a colleague of yours for 12 years. Your leadership as chairman several times was really something special. And the fact that your initiatives back then live on today is a testament to your work, your vision that you provided for us those times as chairman. And I just know we're going to be friends for a real long time. Appreciate you, brother.
I had a conversation with Sergio earlier to tell him some things about, my serving on the board with him and what it had meant. And the term here has already been used. I told Sergio that, I was impressed, with his dedication, his knowledge, but I was impressed with his energy. The man has boundless energy, and I've been with Sergio on numerous events throughout Union County, and he has a particular focus, and that is on the residents of the county and how we as commissioners and the County of Union can best serve those residents. And I believe that will serve him well in the future. It's only been 4 years since I've been on the board with Sergio, but those 4 years were impressive, and it's been a pleasure to work with him, and I hope that, I know there are bigger and brighter things in the future for Sergio, and I remarked that to him in our conversation, and I look forward to working with him in the future, and hope that we can continue to stay in touch. And if I do have some questions, I know who to come to.
I first met Sergio when he got on the board here, and I've worked with him through different roles during his tenure here. And Sergio's always been an advocate for social justice and for those underprivileged in our county, fighting for better recreation facilities for the youth, working for to give some of the urban areas, children, things like how to grow a vegetable garden. It's just amazing the changes and the impact he's had on people's lives, and I know he's going to be around, and he's going to be here, and he's going to be prodding this board to keep going in that direction. Thank you, Sergio.
Yes, Sergio, I've just been proud to have you as a running mate, proud to have you as a colleague. It's been mentioned all that you have been doing on so many committees. Your work on the Kids Recreation Trust Fund jumps out, and the gardens that Vice Chair just mentioned. I mean, when we've gone to the schools and the kids actually get their hands into the dirt, kids who didn't know that vegetables actually grow in the soil, and they got to plant vegetables and to eat them, see them grow and eat them afterwards. And that was a wonderful thing to do for the children of Elizabeth and for other cities. Human services, I mean, ever since I first met you, I know that you were working for people in need, and took on so much more of that work when you became a county freeholder and then commissioner. I was lucky enough to be the Human Services Liaison for some years. Director Anderson remembers. And then you took over and have gone way farther than I ever have. And P.S., I do not speak Spanish better than Sergio. But he is a gentleman, and thank you for your many years, and we will follow your career as you continue to rise.
So we have these things for you, and we want you to open them because there's a lot of meaning behind them. This first. I'm nervous. Okay. So we got Commissioner Granado's shoes because he's worn out all his shoes. He never stops. You
I
like?
was literally just commenting on Commissioner Williams' shoes, and I'm like, they're amazing shoes. I need more shoes like that, Commissioner. So truly, thank you.
I can't help you, I'm trembling. And we got you sunglasses because your future is so bright that you're going to need them. Okay? I have one more thing for you. It's from the Elizabeth Board of Education. You worked closely with the Elizabeth Board of Ed, always thinking of the students. You did so much. And this is for you and a resolution from all the board members in Elizabeth. They love you. They couldn't be here tonight because they have a meeting also. So this is a resol from them. And at this time, I'm going to call Assemblywoman Linda Carter to come up.
Good evening, everybody. Wow, it's been a long time. Woo, look at y'all. Y'all look good up here and all. It's truly a pleasure to be here, especially tonight, to not say goodbye to your positions here on the board, but say welcome to what your next step is, what your next level is. And on behalf of Senate President Nick Scutari, Assemblyman Kennedy, myself, which we represent part of Union County, which your footprint, Sergio, is in there every step of the way. BJ, what can I say? You definitely have that footprint, not just in Cranford, but throughout Union County and all the things that you have done and all. When you look at these two individuals, it's truly amazing. You look at BJ, who is that quiet storm, who you look at her and, like it's been said, she's very calm all the time, will get her point across, but it's the fact of the matter, it's the right information and always directing us. And I can't thank you enough. When I came onto the Freeholder Board at the time, BJ, you were my running mate, and then we were joined by Sergio, and I must admit, we were a daggone good team, weren't we? Yes. Oh, y'all don't agree with that? Huh? Just kidding. But we were. We walked in all. Yes, when you got up there, you were doing a few extra steps than the rest of us, okay? I think I was walking with a boot when you came on. Yes, I was, and everything. But we had such a good time. And I know you are going, and I know that you're going to really have a great time with BJ being home more, being able to do, I know you do all that reading and everything, but definitely you're going to be able to live and everything. But we're looking forward to what you're going to be doing when you're on that side and everything, because you will be keeping us in line, all of us, not just here at the county, but also at the state level. And thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for being my running mate. And also, I have resolutions for both of you from the Senate and General Assembly. I will not bore everybody with reading every word, but this just tells you how great you are and all the wonderful work and what you have been fighting for, because you truly, truly, both of you have continued to fight for equity in our communities to make sure that all of our towns in Union County had the same things, to not equal, but equitable. And there is a difference to make sure that, you know what, our children from the west of Plainfield to the east of Elizabeth all shared in what we can all share in here in the county between the gardens. And trust me, we still have them, not just for our youth, but also for our seniors, are enjoying those gardens, especially that they have fresh fruits and vegetables, but also from our arts. The work that you've done with the arts, BJ, has truly, truly been amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I just can't figure out what your next step is going to be yet, but I'm sure you're going to let me know soon. But thank you, and it's been a true pleasure for all that you've done. So I'm going to give both of you this. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I gave the right ones. Yes. And I'm going to attempt to take a picture.
She wants to do a selfie.
How can I do better than the best? The question. Ready? Where am I? You're right there. And you want to hop in? Come on in. No.
Go, go, go.
All right, 1, 2.
Okay. I have more words for afterwards, but
We're not done yet.
I have more words afterwards. But just want to say that, you know, I've had 2 great honors and privileges in my life. One being part of my family, my mom, my wife Kelly, our son Alexander, and number 2 is being part of this Union County family. From our county commissioners to our county manager, deputy county manager, directors, our county employees, we've truly created a bond that no one else can, you know, relate to. And it's because of your dedication, because of your passion. I know we always say that, you know, county commissioners go out to events and, you know, we do so many great things in helping the community, but it's because of each one of you. From the individuals working the maintenance staff, to public works, to parks, to health, to finance, to every single department, we truly value and I appreciate each one of you. I know that my tenure as a county commissioner wouldn't have been such an amazing tenure if it wasn't for each one of you. So I truly will always have a special place in my heart for each one of you and always be a phone call away. But most importantly, I will never forget the memories we've created. Thank you.
If all the commissioners can remain here for another minute, we have one more presentation. Lourdes, come over here. I first got to know Lourdes as a commissioner and then as a running mate, and then as she was the vice chair and then the chair, and I'm her vice chair, and we've developed a very special relationship together and worked hard, and she's done an amazing job this past year as chairman with her initiatives, accomplishing so much for everywhere in Union County, the children, the seniors. It's been an amazing year, and we have a little presentation for you. But first, I'm going to let everybody say a few words about your chairmanship.
I'm happy that it's almost over.
Oh, sorry. Being the first one, chair, you know, like you said before, it's more than just being our chair. You truly are a friend, someone who's dedicated, and you can see by your passion, you know, it's not crying, it's about your emotion, and that truly embodies what you are. You're someone who cares about everything you do, wants to make sure that you're helping every single resident, but most importantly, you put your heart and soul into everything you do. And Union County, as having you a chair this year, truly has been a better place to be because of you. So I thank you for your friendship, I thank you for your leadership, but most importantly, you know, we talk about the stuff that we've all done, but honestly, as a chair, you've done so much, and it's truly remarkable. Now, you've done an amazing job. Let's give our chair a big round of applause for the amazing job she's done this year. Thank you.
Chairwoman, we did. You were the best vice chairwoman, and then you did a phenomenal job this year. I think that first meeting, which seems like it was only like 2 weeks ago, I can't believe that was a full year ago. You were so nervous, and you were so like, I don't know, I don't think I could do this, I don't think I can do this. And here you are, in the blink of an eye, you did it. You did an amazing job. You showed up everywhere. You were able to get yourself everywhere across the county. You have a lot of responsibilities at home, but you took this on as your main responsibility, and the county felt it. We could see you at everything. You were funny. You're always funny. You say funny things that really can break the ice with a crowd. And I enjoyed every minute of your chairwomanship. And I am so proud of you. And I look forward. And I love running. You know, I love being with you. I can't wait.
Two women together, it was
Yes.
amazing. We did a
We
lot.
did. We were in the history books under that. But thank you for a great year. You did a great job.
I hate to break up the woman power rally that we were at, but I'll tell you something, Lourdes. I'm really proud of you and the work you've done. And we talked before you became chairman, and you kind of said to me, "Well, I want to be chairman. I hope I'm ready." You were more than ready, and you did a terrific job. Your initiatives were strong. We all worked hard to execute them throughout the year, working with the county manager, and really. I was really happy when I was with you to see you at events, and I think you really maybe surprised yourself a little bit how open you were publicly speaking and how well you did. And I just think it was a great year. Congratulations and all the best to you always. Love you.
Chairwoman, it's been an incredible year, and I want to thank you for your leadership. You, as was said by everyone else, you managed to lead us, even though you seemed a little hesitant at first, which is a testament to her sincerity. Is that the chairwoman shares with us, her thoughts and her feelings. You're compassionate, you're kind. As Commissioner Muded said, she's incredibly funny. And sometimes in this job, we need a little bit of levity. So that's very much appreciated. As Commissioner Mirabella said, we did our best working with our fabulous administration staff and county manager to execute your initiatives for the year. I hope that, you're pleased with how everything has turned out. I look forward to continuing to serve with you, and congratulations on a fantastic year.
This thing keeps going around. I don't know if I'm going to keep running. I'm going to run out of words. Oh, my goodness. But, no, and I don't, it's, her leadership has been outstanding. I mean, I don't know how else I can add to that. When I first came on as a, what are we now? We're commissioners now, not freeholders now, right? We're commissioners. As a commissioner, she offered her support. She offered her advice, her help, and she was there if I needed her. And that is an admirable quality in an individual, to be there when someone needs you. And you have to, kind of navigate, because this doesn't come with a playbook, being a commissioner. There is no set playbook here on how to do this. But she has that kind of experience, and she shared it with me. And it's been great. And her stewardship this year is one of accomplishments. And what else can I say? I mean, you've done a hell of a job, and look forward to working with you in 2026.
Well, it's not goodbye. We'll be seeing each other again, but I need to thank you for the great job you've done. And I know that in your many years of service in the Elizabeth Public School System, you have been a leader, but it was on a different level from stepping up to being the chairwoman of the Board of County Commissioners, and you really made that transition and showed us how things can be done, and we're just also proud of you. I'm proud of you, and thank you for being my friend.
Thank you, everyone. I'm speechless. In Elizabeth. picture, Dave. Sorry. Okay. I love it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
No, housekeeping.
Okay.
I know why I keep getting confused because
Great job.
Okay, so where am I going? Where's the agenda? Where? Right here. Thank you, everyone. Do commissioners want to make comments? I'm going to start with BJ.
You want to save it for the last?
what more is there to say?
You want, okay, can I start with Commissioner Mirabella?
Yeah, I'll cut in line. So I just want to say a couple of quick things about this last year. First of all, just highlighted by the recent last couple of weeks, a lot of holiday cheer, a lot of different events that we've all been going to. And I wanted to highlight one in particular that Commissioner Muded joined my wife and I at, was the Jewish Family Services, who honored Senate President Scutari for his tireless advocacy of Jewish family services and the Jewish community. And it was nice that the Senate President could have been anywhere in the state around this time, and he chose to be there and accept this honor, and they were just delighted that he was able to be on hand, and it meant a lot to the group that he was there in person and accepted that honor, and I was very proud to introduce him. I want to thank the county manager and the deputy county manager. County Manager Obin had an amazing year, and he likes to sit in the sidelines and let us take the pictures, and he's off just doing his work and his job, but he really made things happen this year, and I couldn't be more proud to work with him as the leader of our county day-to-day operation. He does a fantastic job, evidenced recently by the food distribution programs that we were able to do when the federal government decided to play games with people and people that needed to eat. He responded on behalf of this county, and I appreciate that, Ed, all your work. And that's only one instance of the many good things that you did in 2026, but I appreciate you, the deputy county manager, all the directors, and the staff. It was mentioned before, one of my colleagues mentioned the staff, and you know, we're very easily can take the credit because we're kind of the face sometimes of county government, but it's the staff that lets us back it up and gets the job done. From our own staff here on the 6th floor, to the guys out on the streets, to the women in human services, everyone in between really did a terrific job in 2025, and I'm really looking forward to Chairman Bodek and his initiatives in 2026. That will be another great year, I'm sure. But I don't want to go on and on. I kind of made my comments and, you know, got a little emotional talking about Commissioner Kowalski and Commissioner Granados, but they are two big holes to fill. I mean, it's very easy to say, you know, the commissioners are moving on and retiring and doing other things. But I saw firsthand their dedication, the time that they put into this job, the work that they did behind the scenes, in public and out of the public eye. And it's going to be really hard to replace that effort. And, you know, we were very fortunate that Commissioner Kowalski could be available during the day to do things. Many of us are working different jobs and we can't have that flexibility. She always showed up and represented this board in a fantastic fashion. And, you know, Commissioner Granados really, few other commissioners mentioned he seemed most interested in workforce and equality and providing opportunity, and that's true. And that's what I've seen every day from him in the last 12 years working side by side. And, you know, I will miss both of them, not only professionally and a big hole to fill, but personally. And I'm sure we're going to keep in touch. But I really envy the work that you did. I was able to see firsthand how hard you worked. And I couldn't be more proud to be a colleague of yours and say I served with that person. I served with that guy. And it just really means a lot to me to have this experience. With that, I want to wish everyone a continued happy Hanukkah. I know we're in the middle of Hanukkah. Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa. I'm sure 2026 with reorg right on January 1st this year. Looking forward to starting the year off under our new chairman's leadership, and we're going to have another great year. And that will conclude my comments, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Baker?
Oh, well, I just want to make a comment. It's a comment about Commissioner Kowalski, and that's and it's kind of a little funny situation. And by the way, it's Betty with an E, not with a Y.
Like Betty Davis.
Yeah, that's right. That's what she told me one time. It was Betty with an E, Betty Davis. But I asked what, you know, we all have monitors up here, computer monitors. And when I got on, when I came to sit on this, and this is where BJ sat. And so every time the screensaver came on, it said Betty Jane Kowalski instead of my name.
I noticed it right now, yeah.
So I asked one of the tech, you know, can we fix this? You know? And at this moment, it still says Betty Jane Kowalski. And my comment is, I think that's a clear testament to Betty Jane Kowalski. Her presence is still being felt. So, having said that, I just want to say as we close the year, I want to thank everyone for another, I think, very strong and productive year for the County of Union. This year I was proud to be out in our communities at a number of events like the R&B by the Brook in Plainfield and the Union County Summer Arts Festival and the opening of fitness courts in Rahway County Park. Well, it's the county, Rahway County, what is it, River Park? Rahway River Park. See, when I grew up, it was just the county park that we knew it as. But, you know, other things, toy distributions, things like that, sensory-friendly programs, which Sergio and I have had a chance to participate in, as well as Lourdes and some of our other commissioners. But I want to encourage our residents because I had a great time, and it was a good opportunity to meet a lot of the residents in Union County and their children. And I always want to encourage the residents, and I do encourage the residents to take advantage of these opportunities that are being provided by the County of Union, the County Board of Commissioners. They're fun-loving events. They're a chance to socialize and interact with one another. And I just encourage you to do this. You won't be sorry. I also want to thank our county staff and our partners and the volunteers for their dedication. And I think, again, there's been some things that have happened as a result of this current administration that has had an impact on the county and local communities. But as a football coach of mine once said when I was in the 8th grade, he said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I think that is a testament to the county staff, our county administrators, and the things that we're able to do as a result of getting tough and getting going, because that's what you have to do. You have to get going when the situation calls for. And this county has responded decisively, quickly, and with the best interests of our residents at heart. So I do want to thank our county staff and the volunteers and our county partners for making this a successful and productive year. In addition to wishing everybody a happy and healthy holiday, and I'm continuing to, I can look forward to continuing working with our new chairperson and vice chairperson, and be safe and enjoy the holidays. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Williams?
Thank you, Chairwoman. Again, congratulations on a wonderful year working with you. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. As I said, I had written comments, but so much has been said that I'm just kind of shortening them. I do want to thank all of our administration. I want to thank our very hardworking staff. I want to thank our indefatigable aides for all that you have done for us, for me, over the past year. Dr. Siegel, I want to say, please let Dr. McMenamin know congratulations and thank you for coming out. You know, Union College really is one of the jewels of our county, and you all have done so much, and congrats on the Aspen recognition once again. I also do want to especially thank our county manager, Ed Oatman, for always being there when our residents are in crisis and working with Deputy County Manager and with Human Services to make sure that we provide resources that we know our residents need at this critical time, as Commissioner Baker noted. I do want to thank everyone for re-electing me. Thank you to the voters of Union County and to my colleagues for your support, as it is difficult to have a day job, serve as a commissioner, and also campaign. But, you know, I appreciate that. We will have some new commissioners coming on board, and if they can do 1/4 of what Sergio and BJ have done, they'll be doing pretty well. I do want to again say thank you to Sergio for your leadership and your friendship, BJ for your leadership, mentorship, friendship, for all the things that you all have done. There's a book by Raymond Williams called Keywords, and Sergio's keyword is truly. He says it a lot, right? So I want to say I truly, truly appreciate you, Sergio. BJ, what can I say? You know, your friendship over the past many, many years, and especially after me coming on board, you know, you've left an indelible mark, as everyone has said. And I have just the deepest appreciation for you, for your ethics, for your integrity, taking principled stands when they are needed, even when, you know, others may disagree. So I'm looking forward to next year. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, and Festivus for the rest of us, okay? And I look forward to seeing everyone next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Palmieri Mudet?
Thank you. As my colleagues have all stated, I would also like to just thank all of our county administrators, staff, volunteers, directors, our county manager, deputy county manager. I think this year, as every year is, you know, it starts off great, and then there's so many challenges that come up. You know, whether it's a national crisis that impacts us or whether it's something local that impacts our residents. And I think we have done you all have done a remarkable job keeping up with the needs of our residents. And I'm very appreciative of that and of being able to represent our county on so many levels. I also want to congratulate Union College on their Aspen recognition, because you really transformed the college into something that students are really proud to be at. I know that growing up in Union County, it was sort of like if you were going to go to Union County College, it was like, I'm going to go somewhere else after. And when you're on the campus, when we get the privilege of being on the campus, you really feel school spirit from those students, and they are really proud to be there because they're doing tremendous things. So I'm so proud to support Union College, and I love all the things that you're doing there, and I certainly advocate for you all anytime I have a chance to. And to our outgoing chairwoman, again, Lourdes, you did a fantastic job. You really, really did. And I think Al might have said it, you surprised yourself. And you did, because you really did a wonderful job, and the year's over, and you got through it and I think you had fun. I know we had fun. And to BJ, again, it was just an honor to serve with you, and I'm so grateful for the friendship that we have above anything else, and I appreciate you always being interested in things outside of work. You're always asking about family, and I really do value that. And I so look forward to seeing you at events, but I also look forward to hearing that you can't come to something because you're off doing something fun for yourself and Andy. So I wish you all the best. And to Sergio, again, I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you. You have been a really, really difficult commissioner to follow alongside, because it's like, oh God, I got to go to that too. I know Sergio's going to be there. And as everyone was talking, I was thinking of all these things, like because of you at an event, because Sergio doesn't just go to events to show his face. I've had to play chess. I've had to learn how to play chess in like a real chess competition, because Sergio's like, yeah, sit down, we're gonna do it. And we've danced at events, and thankfully you haven't like asked me to ice skate or something like that, because then I would have to say no. But you really have put your whole heart into everything that you do, and your energy is felt by everyone, and I think I said it already, but I don't think there's ever been an event that you've gone to that you've just gone to and said, that was good. It's like, okay, that was good, but we should do this, and now how about we do this, and how about we do that? And it really has only made the lives of the people around you better. So I'm so grateful that I've had that experience with you, and your friendship. You're a wonderful friend. You're a wonderful colleague. You're constantly involved in people's lives outside of this world, and it's felt and appreciated. So I wish you the best, and I wish everybody happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, even though we'll be back again on the New Year. Happy Kwanzaa, and have a safe and healthy holiday, and let's look forward to a healthy and happy 2026. Thank you.
Vice Chair Bodek.
Sure. As we come to the end of the year, I just want to take a moment to congratulate everyone on another strong and productive year for Union County. Particularly our county manager, Ed Oatman, and our deputy county manager, Amy Wagner. Their support, their efforts on behalf of the people of this county are just amazing. Sometimes because of my schedule, it's difficult, and whether I call them early in the morning or late at night, I always get a return call, and we work on what the issue is and get it resolved. Serving as vice chairman this year gave me the opportunity to see firsthand the incredible work happening across our county, from community events and park improvement to programs that truly make a difference in the lives of our residents. That's what's most important, making a difference in the lives of the residents of Union County. I've seen the dedication of our county management, departments, our partners, and our staff, and I want to sincerely thank all of you for the hard work you put in and day out. As we head into the holiday season, I want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and restful holiday, and thank you for everything you do on behalf of the people we serve. I look forward to the new year and continuing this work together, building on what we've accomplished and bringing even more great things to Union County. I wish all of you a happy holiday, whichever holiday you celebrate, and a happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you.
BJ.
I feel like I shouldn't talk at all because there's been so much said. But I just need to thank Assemblywoman Carter for coming tonight and representing for the state, and always a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much. My friends from Cranford, Mr. Cooper, and my other friends who showed up, I think former Deputy Mayor, former Mayor O'Malley is here, and of course former Commissioner Jason, and our principal of School 27. 22, sorry.
Let's get Halloween up in here. That's it.
Sorry. Well, it's been so many years, and I could probably write a book about all the changes that have happened, but, you know, I'm really proud of some of the things that have happened in the last few years, and we're in the cold winter season now, which makes people more reflective, and I have to say that I still think about how this county responded to the COVID crisis, and we have our commissioners, and especially our county manager Oatman and deputy county manager Wagner, and our human services and all the staff, people who stepped up and volunteered to be at the vaccination center. And, you know, as has been said, when there's a crisis, Union County responds, and we were the first on that, and I think people remember that, and I know I always will. Thanks to all of our staff. I mean, miserable weather, but County Public Works got all the county roads cleared, so thank you for that, and we could travel safely. Thank you to my husband, who only shows up for the very important things, like when I'm being sworn in and when I'm saying goodbye. But, he, as I've said before, he has made it possible for me to serve here, and so thanks should go to him as well. I started out here 21 years ago when our Democratic county chair was Charlotte DiFilippo, who recognized that it was helpful to bring more women onto the board, and so I, especially at this time of the year, I remember Charlotte and have to thank her in my heart for giving me the chance, because I don't know that I would have otherwise, and so with Charlotte and also with my Cranford former Mayor Carolyn Valero, I learned quite a bit about public service, and my colleagues have added to that education, and I know that they're going to continue doing great things. So before I sign off, I just want to mention Marie Oki. When I began with the county, two of the first people to welcome me were Marie Oki and Pete Corvelli Sr. Pete Corvelli, of course, passed some years ago. His son now is our sheriff and doing very well. But both of them were very kind and dedicated public servants. And Marie, in addition to all the work she did here at the county, had been a beauty queen contestant before going into politics, and she always showed that beauty in both inside and out as she was working with us or singing "God Bless America," and so she is definitely missed. Have to mention our Parks Director. I've enjoyed working with Ms. Durbin Drake, and the college, of course, has done great things, and our VOTEC schools continue to shine above so many other schools. There are just too many things to mention, so just want to say thanks to all of you, and let's keep working together, and happy holidays. Blessings to everybody.
Thank you, BJ.
Sergio, I'll work on your next campaign.
Commissioner Granados.
Thank you, Chair. I want to start off by saying that it's been a true privilege to be a commissioner, as your chairmanship in 2025 has been truly remarkable. I'm using the word truly a couple times now because Commissioner Williams put out. Commissioner used it a couple times in this commentary. But yeah, but you've put your heart and soul into everything you do. And I know that Union County is and continues to be a better place because of your leadership here in 2025. I want to thank my family who was here, my mom, my wife Kellyanne, my son Alexander. There's been so many times where I couldn't be at home or family events because we're doing stuff for the county, and I would never trade that for the world either, but I appreciate them always being understanding of that. You know, I first became a county freeholder, now county commissioner, when I was 26 years old. I was in my 20s, and becoming a freeholder then commissioner was, it truly is one of the greatest honors and privileges I've ever had in my life. And it's because of not only the work that our county manager does, our county commissioners do, our deputy county manager, our directors, our staff, but it's because they truly care and their heart and soul goes into everything we do. You know, when we talk about different counties across the state of New Jersey, Union County is second to none. And it's because of this leadership. It's because of this dedication. It's because everyone's treated equally part of the family. No one's looked down upon when you're part of this Union County family. Everyone plays an important role in making Union County such a great place. And it's been an honor and a privilege to be not only county commissioner, but to be a friend to each one of you, to creating bonds, creating memories. There's been so many things that Union County has done, not only during my tenureship, but through many of our tenureships. And it's because of all us working together. And it's something that I'll never forget, from creating the LGBTQ office of people with special needs, creating the community gardens, from creating so many different programs. And it's something that I know this county commissioner board is always listening to the residents, and it's always making sure that we're working on ways not just to be status quo, but to go to the next level. And it's because of each one of you. I thank you. I truly thank you for your friendship. When it comes to our county manager, you first became county manager. It was my year of being county commissioner chairman. And I think we've built a lasting bond, and I appreciate your friendship and someone who's always guided me. And we've kind of went through the whole motions together as both in here. And I just want to say to the residents of Union County, I thank you for always having your confidence in me, re-electing me as running alongside then freeholder Linda Carter and Commissioner Kowalski, and now also Assemblywoman Carter. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege. There's so many more things I can say, and trying to speak from the heart, your mind goes in 1,000 miles an hour and stuff like that, trying to figure out different stuff. But I just want to thank our legislative staff, who honestly have always gone above and beyond for each one of us. Every time I go to an event or meeting, they're like, "Oh, who's that?" And they're like, "Oh, we're the commissioner's aides." No, those are the boss ladies right here and the boss man. They run the show for us, and they're always working day in and day night to make sure that everything we need is done. And directors, we've created visions here, but it's because of you making it happen, working alongside our county manager, deputy county manager, and the county staff. We go to so many programs and we, talk about all these different type of things, but our county staff is always ready for a new challenge, is always making sure that, their roaring and their passion for everything they do comes to fruition. So I think that's a good amount of stuff to say. Commissioner Kowalski, I want to thank you. Like I said before, I ran alongside you, and being 26 years old and listening to the stories that you put forward and always saying, "Sergio, make sure that residents always come first." And that's always stuck in my head, and it's always been something I've always said to many people across the county of Union, is that the day I'm no longer county commissioner, I'll be fully satisfied, because I know everything I've done as a county commissioner, county freeholder, I did to the best of my ability, and I gave it all I had. I gave it 100%. So I'm fully satisfied, fully grateful for everything I've been here as county commissioner and county freeholder. And I look forward to seeing the tremendous work, because I know you guys are each going to take it to another levels higher and higher. And I look forward to being a resident here and just admiring all the work each one of you do as county commissioners. And I look forward to seeing our new incoming county chair also, Commissioner Vice Chair right now, currently Bodek, but now our future coming in, Commissioner Chair Bodek, who I know has an agenda, who's going to be, passionate and something that he's looking at everything happening across the country and making sure that he's going to be fighting for the residents of not only Union County, but all over the state of New Jersey. So with that said, I just want to say I truly, truly, truly say thank you to Union County residents. Thank you to our Union County family. You truly are family to me, to my family, and I'll never forget, and I'll always be here, a phone call away, a cup of coffee away, and always be here supporting your endeavors, your work, because I know you truly have your passion and commitment to it. Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
I don't know if I should bank my time. We
Excuse
might
me,
as
Madam
well.
Chair. Could I just,
Go ahead.
overlooked mentioning that our surrogate, Chris Hudak, is here tonight, so thanks
Let's
to him
give him
also.
a hand.
Yes. I'm a senior now, and he explains what people who are my age need to know so well.
She's buttering
So
you up.
Just wanted to put that in there, but thank you.
Thank
Sorry
you.
for interrupting.
I think everybody said, I don't know what else to say. I just want to let you know that it was truly
See, we're all going to follow Commissioner Williams. We
a
got you.
privilege to work alongside you. I learned so much from you, and I'm very lucky to have your friendship too. And I know we're going to be seeing each other. And Sergio, I'm honored to have been here with you, and we're both from Elizabeth, but I couldn't beat you at anything. You were amazing, and you're truly gonna be missed. I mean it. But there's a lot of work for you ahead of you, and I know you're gonna be around. I also want to take a moment to sincerely thank our county manager, our deputy county manager, all our department directors. Thank you for all you do, and all the county staff, including our staffers who put up with us daily, hourly. Thank you. I know everyone, all the work that you guys do is so demanding and often behind the scenes, and I appreciate everything you've done and how much help I received this year as chair. Thank you, Alexander. All your dedication is what makes the county shine, and I mean that. And I have a message that before we close shop, I want to announce that Team Pink was the winner of this year's UC STEP project for their winning civic engagement project, Operation Warmth. Operation Warmth was designed, UC STEP is amazing. Thank you, Amy. To raise awareness on the challenges many individuals face during the winter months. And I was there to witness. These kids are just amazing, just like him. So it was great, and I knew that Team Pink was gonna win. They had it in them. Thank you. And I'm just gonna say happy everything. Happy holidays, happy everything. Stay warm, stay safe. I love you all. Thank you, Assemblywoman, for coming. We love you. And Happy New Year, too. We'll see you on New Year's. Thank you.
Can we give a big round of applause to our county chair, Chair Leone, and our county manager, Ed Oman. Thank you for your leadership.
Almost forgot. Jimmy, thank you for putting up with me the whole year. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jimmy, our county clerk. Let's give him
My
a hand,
pleasure.
please.
Jimmy made it a long year for you.
Okay, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Granados and seconded by Commissioner Mirabella. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, BJ said aye. Thank you.